Codex Skill Manager is a great tool to manage all of those skills that you have installed on your system. It's a great way to discover new skills and just install them easily. So let's take a look at it. This is an open source project from Thomas, and we can see what it looks like. It's this little browser of skills. You can see he's looking at the Peekaboo skill from Peter Steinberger. Let's go ahead and install it. This is on GitHub, so you can just go here, grab the SSH or the HTTPS, copy this, and install it to run locally. I've gone ahead and done that, so we should be able to pop on over to this tool, and we can see it running. And so here we can see local skills. If you have any installed skills, it should surface those. You might see them under the mine category. Right now, I don't have any there. And then we can see some of the Claude Hub stuff. So these are skills that I've installed from Claude Hub, which is a repository of different skills. So an App Store changelog, which can go through a project and just try and give you a changelog of what everything has changed. There's a Swift concurrency expert. If you're working with Swift, you're going to need that. Swift Glass. With Swift UI, Liquid Glass, just trying to use those APIs and guidelines, View Refactor, even tmux, stuff like that. So let's take a look at the Claude Hub. Here you can actually search for something. So if you know exactly what you want, you can search, or you can see some of the latest drops. These are the latest things that have been submitted to Claude Hub. So App Store changelog was one of those. You got OpenAI Whisperer. And you can see these little tags. I wish these were clickable. This is open source, so maybe you can do a PR to make this search a little bit more robust so that you can grab different ones. And you can just start typing in here. So I'm just going to start typing M to see what we get for search results. So we've got MC Porter. I might want to use that. So that looks like a great one to grab. This is, again, also from Peter Steinberger, and this is a tool that allows you to turn MCP servers into a CLI interface. So that's really cool. All you have to do is click this little button to download it, and it will choose where you want to install it: Codex, Claude Code, Open Code, and GitHub Copilot. You hit install, and it will install it to those in the proper spot. You'll see a green check right here. I did submit a PR to add the download button to the search results over here. So hopefully Thomas will approve that and make this a little bit easier to use. And right now there's no management in here, so I think you have to delete the stuff manually if you want to remove it. I'm not sure how updating works as new skills come out. If we click that link, it will take us to Claude Hub, which is a list of all the skills from whatever creator or developer we were following. And here we can see this is, again, Peter Steinberger. This is his skill. And it looks like there's also comments over here. So that's kind of cool. All right. So let's see it in action. I'm going to open up Ghosty right here. Now, if I just installed the skill like MC Porter, you are not going to see it in the list if you have an open session, but you will see stuff that you've previously installed with that $ symbol. You can just write tmux, and we can get the tmux skill, and we can ask it to do something. All right. So let's go ahead, kill that, and let's see if we open up Codex again, and we type in MC Porter, and then I don't know if I can type a message here, but let's just try use this to interface with Xcode build MCP. And let's see what happens. So this is really new. I've barely used this. I might need to give it permissions. So it says command not found because it doesn't have it. So install it. So we're going to need approval. So I need to do approvals. We'll give it the YOLO mode. So that's number 3 to let it do everything. And I'll just say continue, and we'll see what happens. Now, if you are working in like YOLO, you only live once mode, then I would suggest doing backups. I have an external hard drive that I use for carbon copy. So that's this guy right here. I would recommend something like that. Don't just trust that your agents aren't going to trash your system. All right. So do it. Try a build in this folder. All right. I just wanted to see if it can build it with MC Porter. I've never done this before. This has been on my to-do list, and so hopefully this skill gets the agent up and running, and I can leverage the stuff that Peter Steinberger is doing. If you're not following Peter on X, I highly recommend it. I'll have a link down below to his profile if you want to follow him on X. He's got some really good insights. He's also got a really good blog where he talks about his developer workflow. He is a insane power user of Codex, previously Claude Code. He runs Claude Code Anonymous, or at least organizes that and has other people organizing sessions around the world. So if you haven't checked that out, that is a great resource to find other people who are crushing it in the AI agent coding space. All right, so what we can see here is it is trying to figure out some stuff. It's looking at my Xcode schemes. I don't know exactly what it's going to do, so we're going to learn on the fly as this is going. And that's what you're going to do with any of these skills. You're going to sort of see how they work. Now, I am trying to write a makefile Xcode skill, so we'll see if I can get that published and then put on Claude Hub. I have no idea how to test these things. Like, this is a big learning process to make sure that it actually does what it's supposed to do. But I have a feeling that this should work if it can find a MCP server. All right, so that's just a quick little tool. You can see that it is figuring out how to do stuff. That's really helpful. Now, if I had a makefile, I could have just built this project very quickly. So while this is going, why don't we just do that? I'm just going to open up a vertical session, and I'm in presenter. So I have a makefile, I believe. So I can just say make. It's going to go ahead and run this project. So I have no idea what MC Porter does. Like, I don't know if it has a whole lot of setup, but I can just use my makefile to build and run my app. That launches my app. So I can bring this here. This is the preview screen. If I go to edit, that brings me here. This is a slideshow application. I can just run it and start a new slideshow. I do have blank slides, and so it was on a blank slide there. And I can just sort of jump through my slideshow, exit that, and this other window I can throw on my extra monitor, which is where my teleprompter is. So that's my app. That's what you can do with a makefile. This guy is still going. So like, I do think like MCPs are useful. MC Porter might help. Still not sure how to use it yet. I'm hoping that this skill can unlock that for me. But right now, I think makefiles are still better. But there's still tons of other skills. So check out Codex Skill Manager, which allows you to manage not only skills for Codex, but also the other platforms such as GitHub Copilot, Open Code, Claude Code. So it's a really powerful thing. You can leverage what's in the community. There's room for improvement in this application. If you submit a PR, that is something that might make this app experience a little bit better. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. If you don't know how to use skills or you want to make your own skills, let me know in the comments down below, and I can look at creating additional resources around skills in Codex. I'll see you later.